So you're headed to Fort Walton Beach and you want to know the best things to do in the city. Well, today we're going to talk all about our local food trucks. Stay tuned. What is going on? It's Andrew with the Emerald Group, and today we're talking all things food truck here in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Listen, if you want to know everything there is to know about the Emerald Coast, that's exactly what we made this channel for. So be sure to tap that subscribe button and hit that little bell so that you'll be notified every single time we do a new video. We get calls, texts, and emails all the time of people wanting to move here to our beautiful Emerald Coast, and we absolutely love every single reach out. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, go ahead and give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, however you want to get a hold of us, because we've got your back when it comes to moving to the Emerald Coast. We loved one of the last videos that we did about the best taco in Fort Walton Beach, so we decided to go kind of down that road again, and this time we're going to be talking about our local food trucks here. So food trucks here in Fort Walton Beach have been gaining in popularity, and it's no wonder why. They're specializing in one or two foods, and they're absolutely amazing and just killing it. So we wanted to give them a little spotlight and give you a little something to do. Make sure you stick around until the end for our last food truck. You are absolutely going to want to try this bad boy out. All right, for the first 4 food trucks that we're going to talk about, they're all on the same corner, and that's 211 Florida Place Southeast. Go grab your food and then immediately start into the night festivities if you choose. Now, 211 Florida Place Southeast is about as southeast as you can go, located in what we call downtown Fort Walton. It's got plenty of parking on the actual side of the street that all the food trucks are on, and just in case it gets too busy, they've also got some parking right across the street. Just be careful as you're crossing that street. It can get pretty busy from time to time. Look both ways. All right, let's jump right into these 4 food trucks before we go into some of our other off-site food trucks. The first food truck you're gonna see on the far left of the parking lot right as you come in is called the Juice Box, and it's going to sell exactly what you're thinking, juice. So it's got cold pressed juice. It even has shots of juice for that concentrated nutrients maybe that you might want, but it also has nitro juice, which I didn't even know was a thing, and I can't wait to try it myself. They've got a watermelon lime juice that is pretty refreshing, especially for our Florida heat, kind of cool you down from a little bit of the heat and humidity out here in Florida. The next food truck you will see in this area is either called Rive Cafe or Rive Cafe. I completely meant to ask them while I was out there and I just completely spaced it, but they have breakfast and lunch options. Breakfast options has things like avocado toast, which I know is really gaining in popularity right now. And then they've got lots of lunch sandwiches and things like that. For those of you on a gluten-free style diet, or maybe that's just the way you eat, they also have gluten-free wraps and gluten-free bread, so that you won't be left out. The next one I have heard nothing but raving good reviews about, and that's Sunset Bowls. And the big bulk of what they have are acai bowls, which I think is how you pronounce it. Acai bowls that have a base of granola and then the acai mix, and then everything else is different depending on which item that you get on the menu. So you can have bananas and mangoes and local honey and things like that. And these are power bowls. You can get them either in small or large sizes. They also offer smoothies in case the power bowl is not what you're looking for and you're just looking for something to quickly cool you down. And I've heard great things about those as well. All right, last but not least, in this little area of food trucks is Coffee Avenue. You're never gonna guess it. It's nothing but coffee. Well, not nothing but coffee, but the bulk of it is hot and cold coffee. They also have a select Colombian brew, several different ones actually that you can try. And for those of you that maybe don't want coffee, they also have teas, so you can try some of those. And again, I didn't try any of them while I was there, but it smelled absolutely amazing. Now that is all that's in that little corner, but there are several other food trucks, and again, this is not going to be an all-encompassing list. For instance, El Huracan, we did another video about the best tacos in town. I mentioned that earlier. You can click right here. That is a food truck as well, but we're not putting them in the video outside of this because we've already kind of done a little bit there. So if you want to see what they're all about, go over there and check that out. But let's check out some of the off-site food trucks that we have here. The first of the off-site food trucks that are on our list barely even made our list because technically it's in its own building now, although it's got the exact same feel as any food truck ever. So we decided, you know what, we'll just throw it in there. This is what happens when a food truck becomes its own stand, and they're doing amazing work out there. And the name of that is Chicago Style Dogs and Beefs. Yeah, it's Chicago style dog. So you've got everything from, of course, the classic, the Chicago style dog, to chili dog, chili cheese dogs, kraut dogs, which sound pretty good, and one of my personal favorites, slaw dogs, which sounds really weird. It's coleslaw on your hot dog, but it's actually pretty good. That kind of weird, like savory slash sweet combination is actually pretty good. You can find Chicago style dogs and beefs at 42 Eglin Parkway. Go check them out. All right, next up I'm so excited to talk about is Parlor Donuts. This place has been rising in popularity on Facebook so quickly that it's got to have its own spot here soon, you know, its own little restaurant here soon. They're doing amazing. Their lines are always long, it seems like, and their product is outstanding. Now keep in mind, these are not your average donuts. These are layers upon layers. It's one of the things that they pride themselves on. One look at the pictures and you'll see why your mouth is gonna water instantly. My suggestion is don't just grab one, don't be greedy. Grab a whole box, bring it back to the office if you're, you know, not social distancing, and let everybody around you try them. You'll be a huge hit in the office, I promise. For those of you on a special diet, don't worry, Parlor Donuts has got you covered. They were thinking about you. They've got organic cookies, they've got gluten-free donuts, vegan, and even keto donuts. So if you are on one of those special diets, they've got you covered, and you can find Parlor Donuts at 191 Miracle Strip Parkway Southeast. Now I'm very excited to talk to you guys about this next food truck. The name is Cheesus. Yes, like cheese and then US, like Jesus with cheese, Cheesus. And it's amazing. So here at the Emerald Group, we don't want to rank any. We don't want to put them in order from best to worst, because in my personal opinion, they're all the best at exactly what they sell. This just happens to be one of my favorites because, well, it's loaded dogs, loaded hot dogs, and grilled cheese sandwiches, and then you choose the stuff that's inside. And to me, that's absolutely amazing. Now, this food truck does move around. The last time I was at it, it was at 48 Miracle Strip Parkway Southeast, which seems to be one of their more popular spots, but make sure you check out their Facebook to see where they're at next whenever you want to try them. So how it works here at Cheesus is you first start off for their main menu with either a loaded dog or a loaded grilled cheese, and then you choose from several different menus on stuff they're going to shove inside of that, you know, sandwich or hot dog, depending on what you're getting. So for instance, there's one called Envy, which is shell mac and cheese and cheddar inside of your sandwich. So mac and cheese inside of your sandwich or on top of your dog. Either way sounds amazing to me. The option that I got that I really liked, it was just absolutely outstanding, is called Wrath, and they throw in cream cheese, cheddar, bacon, and jalapenos inside of what I did was the grilled cheese sandwich, because that sounds amazing. I think it would be great on a dog too, but holy cow, was it good. No matter which option you end up choosing, I don't think you can go wrong. All of the options sound amazing. So whenever you're down there, you know, say hello to the owners for us. They're always bright and smiling and happy and just ready to serve. And I don't think you're gonna have a bad experience here at Cheesus. So that's all we have regarding food trucks. So whether or not you were looking for a great date night or you're just trying to get engulfed in our culture here in the Fort Walton Beach area, I hope this video helped. If it did, hit that like button. It really, really helps us out getting the word out to other people that are looking to find out about the Emerald Coast and the Fort Walton Beach area in general. Oh, and don't forget, as I mentioned earlier, if you are trying to find out everything there is to know about the Emerald Coast or Fort Walton Beach in general, be sure to hit that subscribe button, but you've got to click that little bell right after you tap the subscribe button, because if not, it's not going to notify you when we do a new video. So that's it for this week. We are probably going to be swapping to 2 videos a week here very soon, so look out for those. And thanks so much for watching. See ya.